So I will speak little, but my poems are very rich. Needless to say, my gratitude to David and to all poets, really, who are here to hear Leslie Constable and myself and other poets. A tapestry of colors. Rain clouds are descending like a dark cluster of sentient beings. Struggles rise from the embryo, only to dwindle with passing age. All around is wonder, yet my heart is paved with sorrows. Spring rises, winter dissipates. Nature's beauty offers solace on sorrowful days. Hope pushes me in search of an unfathomable tomorrow. I toil and sleep and toil, still no beacons, no virgin dawns, no awakening lights. Beneath this murky veil, my inner flame burns brightly. Unconscious of this miracle, I pursue my own desires. 2. I wish I could sing like starlings, dart within the foliage of lush green leaves, display the eloquence of nightingales, awakening the flowers with magical words. I wish I could resonate like music, me floating on chords, whispering to the heart, I love you. Then I will dance with illustrious moonbeams, laugh with the shooting stars of heaven. I wish to disperse like clouds of dawn, revealing the splendor of the radiant sun, soaring like the immortal phoenix, to bask in the joys of perennial freedom. I wish I could flirt like the hummingbird, adorned in a tapestry of effulgent light, kissing the cheeks of morning glories, transmitting their light with vivacity. I wish for the smile and the breath of silence, offering praises to the glories of love. Poem 3. White clouds spread a canopy across my thoughts in order to announce daybreak. The magical pool of the radiant sun awakes. The chilled air is gone as dawn whispers to the breeze. When the evening mist settles, I assemble a sky pulling at the blue of its beauty unto my soul. High upon the wind rides my longing, gathering the rays of the evening's dusk. Aye, so much sweetness in the light of thy delight. Let me drown in this wine so as to become thine. My heart is like a bamboo reed, conversing with zephyrs of my love for you. The song bearers enchant my spirit while the waves crash. The god of sunset greets me with an illumining silence. Shakespearean sonnet. Unspoken, speechless, thy immortal bliss, birthless, deathless, beyond eternal time. In my abyss, O sweet effulgent kiss, peerless are the cadences of your chime. All where you burn, thou great supernal fire, so matchless is the joy of thy delight. Dousing the flames of darkness and desire, replacing them with your resplendent light. No one doth speak who looks upon thy face. Unworthy now is speech and so denied. A Sierra rose, your paragon of grace, a songless music now in you abide. Within, without, around, below, above, in trance intoxicated with thy love. This one is written for Shani's birthday. She's meant to be here. I don't know if she is. Happy birthday, Chani. The light dances, sweet rays of your luster glistens, blanketing the pageantry of heavenly awe. A quintessence of the finest flowers, roses, hyacinths, orchids, and magnolias emanate aromas of harmonious reverence. Dawn heralds the spring as the epitome of your soul's beauty, whispers soft melodies to the awakened songbearers. Mozart enthralls us with an aria of rhythmic eloquence, with an aria of rhythmic excellence and charm. You gaze at the scented flowers, that sweet blush, an aura of modest charisma. your genteel sweetness, your alluring smile, more than enough for Da Vinci's brush to paint paragons of supernal splendor. Your poetic scales glimmer, an iridescence of moons and stars unfurl, kissing the darkness with shimmering light. The crimson sunrise glimmers and bow, paying homage to yet another year of your soul's sublimity, its fulfilling promises to love. The tabernacle of love. Suffering from the agony of expectations, my mind was in turmoil as the heart wept. Lost in a mirage of unfulfilled desires, I knew not night from day, nor how to pray for deliverance. My core burned from the misery of mundane concerns. I was in pain, yet even as thorns protect flowers, so too love took hold of my impediments, transforming them to the radiance of fragrant roses. Some hate themselves for being mute, yet few know the blissfulness of the silence of the soul. It has no tongue, yet hidden within its muteness lies the resplendent fire of the tabernacle of love. Empty and scorched on the cauldron of the alchemist, I lay beneath a willow of sorrows until my beloved came, filling me up with peerless joy. Many times did death swallow my breath, shattering dreams of millennia. Inhaling the kernels of sweet sacrifice, I ascended my night of shadows, gliding on silvery robes of tomorrows. My mood elevated, the heart pulled at sapphire and crimson skies, riding the crest of rainbows and sunsets. A songbird searching through eons for its beloved, I soared upwards like a fiery phoenix in flight. O love, you hid in the weeping thorns of my sorrows, illumine the rose of my fervent desires. My storms of attachment now transformed, I sail a mariner unanchored, adrift on the golden wings of light. I now sing on the Elysian harp of symphonies, echoing the drums of the New Jerusalem. The wound is the place where the light enters you, says Rumi, and the toil with today's dark ghouls and shadows is most certainly a precursor for tomorrow's illustrious dawn. Its strife is a building block that the supreme architect constructs, with love as the cement that holds it all together, so that eventually you will become a most beautiful palace, a Taj Mahal of grandeur. Do not grieve, my fallen angels, neither should you be afraid. Joseph was thrown into a well of suffering, but rose again to glory in his Father's kingdom. It is the nature of life to give us challenges, yet it is in falling that we rise to a greater victory. Night is not truly black, but only a dim-lit lantern, just as the abyss is but a candle for the effulgence of the moon to come. Many fears are born out of loneliness and insecurity, a desire to love and be loved, to have, to take control. Yet we are free, and adversity is only a veil for the resplendent light of Jannah. Have you ever seen the weaver's unfinished work of clay? Lost in the laws of struggle, it looks like messy chocolates, yet when it is complete, it's transformed into a most beautiful vase. Rain saturates the earth, which becomes mud, yet this same soil is nurtured by the sanctity of sunlight, producing food, sunflowers, orchids, and other flowers of the most radiant beauty. The pain of the hammer and anvil is only a necessary flame to burn our impediments into an ascending love. The woodman's axe appears merciless when the oak is severed from its roots, yet it is only for a season. until new roots spring up with summer. The challenge of the cross appears as a benchmark for modern living. We rise and fall and rise and fall as Mother Gaia envelops us with challenges. Yet like an excellent play in life, doesn't the actor throw off the worn-out robes, adorning himself in new raiments as the tale unfolds? The next time you sink in a valley of tears, the next time your eyes are covered with mist, see only the agony of despair. Do not give up. Instead, reach out to the healing rays of the invisible, in whose compassionate heart lies a merciful handkerchief, longing to dry its sacred drop. Do not grieve, my sweet, sweet angels, for your wounds are only the place where the light enters you. Your scars are like passing clouds before the unfolding rays of the light of the unspoken. Caught in my customary lonely space, still trying to evade my shadows, my broken dreams were sunk deep into a sea of searing pain. Love came as the nightingale sang, living its layers of tenderness inside my fallen heart. Her genteel demeanor, her affectionate kiss, embraced this being with concern, unlocking the keys to my happiness. Now I wish I could live this way forever, throwing away mundane expectations like a rake does rotten leaves. Sweet Shaima, meeting you is a dream become real, and like floating snowflakes enfolding the breeze, my soul is wrapped in your sweet tenderness, entangled in joy. I once asked the butterfly, how do you fly, O beautiful one? My liberated friend replied, I appear to fly, while in reality I reside in the memories of those who love. Now I recall my happiness from reminiscences of butterflies, where we once waltzed beneath rainbows and crimson horizons, promising golden tomorrows. Now drunk in the light of perennial beauty, I see flowers bloom with the morning's dew, blossom with the zephyrs of seasonal spring. No more the pangs of loneliness and fear. I dance on moonlit nights of your supernal splendor. Is that about my time?
You have a few more minutes, actually, like 4 or 5 minutes.
Okay, I'll do a last one. Do not weep, O soul divine. The depth of your beauty is like an ocean's vast, compared to your river of copious tears. Many fears are born out of desire and expectations, playing themselves out like a Shakespearean tragedy. Yet you're an immortal light, far greater than the radiance of the sun. Whatever is happening happens for a reason. And while this may not be consciously obvious, experiences are for the ascension of the soul. Gray clouds sometimes blanket the heavens, yet when they evaporate, the indigo sky peeps through. Sunset follows the sunrise, heralding darkness. Yet even as its gray clouds covers the night, the shooting stars blanket the blackness with an illumining light. Dawn stirs in the light of love, preparing like sleep to revitalize its soul so they can blossom anew, to go forth into life with new challenges. I am a vibrant firefly, moving forward to ascend a greater light. I have left behind me the red threads of remorse. Now my path is paved with the light of tomorrows, glowing in the sacrament of the here and now. I am enamored of love's crystal clear gaze, an enduring beauty, a redeeming flame in my mesh of cobwebs. It allows me to see the beauty of the horizon to watch sunset glows again. Life's vicissitudes are rather like pendulums, swinging up with mundane happiness, down with ephemeral shadows. Yet there is no good or evil, just experiences. Love's in the dark as well as the light, hides in thorns just as it smiles in roses. When the illumined mind severs the chains of separation, we see only one essence projecting from the sweet void of emptiness into a cosmic creation of sacred fullness. In spite of all its seeming strife, its insurmountable struggles, it is still a beautiful dream of love. We are all sparks of the eternal, dreaming our own songs. We offer in our own unique ways, have a right to be here. Yet we cannot move faster than grace. Silence is a supernal birthright, and as such will manifest itself at the appointed hour. Godspeed. Lantern Carrier, thank you very much. Thank you.